that stuff.
Yes.
So I think, you can't just discredit her by this one thing. But I think sometimes, the billionaires got to really sit back and think before they open their mouth, because
Well, I think, what does she do? She provides films. Is it on? She does films. Of historical significance, and for some people, that's all the history lesson they're going to get. That's all the history lesson that some students get.
But the guy raised a valid point. She was silent until the film came out. It's a valid point. So it's looked like if you were using it conveniently. It's that, okay, now guys, it's time for me to speak. I'm going to be silent all the time. And as soon as could me make more money, for me to add more dollars up on top of my billions, right, I'm going to speak conveniently. So again, powerful, but powerless. I used to tell people that. I used to tell my friends that.
No scandal. I wonder if a scandal will ever come out on Oprah like it did on Bill Cosby.
Nah, I ain't no scandal come out on Oprah. She. At one time they was trying to make a scandal with her living boyfriend. Stedman. They was saying Stedman was, he was batting from both sides of the plate. Why you laughing?
It sounds like one of them old Trinidadian sayings, but go ahead.
In Trinidad, you know what we used to say? We used to say he used to pitch. Well, we have wicket keepers in cricket. In baseball, they got catchers. In cricket, we got the bowler. In baseball, you got the pitcher.
Okay.
In America, they used to say he pitch and catches. In Trinidad, we say he bowls and wicket keeps.
And then to say that, I ran across this piece of a quote from a speech Martin Luther King gave before he was assassinated. Which seems, anyway, I'll just read it. He says, "It's not enough for me to stand before you tonight and condemn riots. It would be morally irresponsible for me to do that without, at the same time, condemning the contingent, intolerable conditions that exist in our society. These conditions are the things that cause individuals to feel they have no other alternative than to engage in violent rebellions to get attention. And I must say tonight that a riot is the language of the unheard."
Mm-hmm. Who was that?
He said, again, Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
You want the whole quote or just the end?
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I must say tonight that a riot is the language of the unheard."
Mm-hmm.
So, I was trying to come to some understanding of why people are doing this. And, get fed up. This certainly wasn't the first police violent action against a young black man in Ferguson, Missouri. And I guess that people are just tired and fed up with that.
I just think people have decided that, you know what, man? We had Martin Luther King. We had Malcolm X. We had Marcus Garvey. We had Kwame Ture. We could go on, W.B. Du Bois. We could go on and on and on and on. And all these people did things somewhat similar. Right? However, listen, Rodney King happened just a few years ago.
To you, it was a few years ago. That was a long time ago.
I know it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But what has changed since Rodney King?
Not much. Well,
Exactly. No, not much. So what it is that when Rodney King, we looted, we burned down the stuff, we do all that stuff, right? It stayed quiet for a few times. The cops were silent. And then after a while, they started back doing the same thing. So now, the movement is different. It's a different movement altogether. It's a different time altogether. So people have to be conscious of the things that people are going to do. You know, and listen, I don't believe in revolution, but revolution doesn't have to be bloodshed.
You don't believe in revolution? You don't believe in any dramatic change?
Yeah,
That's to the
bloodshed revolution. I don't believe in that.
You don't believe in violence?
Yeah, I don't believe in a violent revolution. But sometimes, you know, that's...
Well, I think that you have to use whatever tactics. So if there's some people who are violent and some people are going to talk it out and some people are going to take it to court, you know, I mean, you've got different things you can do under oppression. You can do nothing. You can run away. You can fight back. You can fight back in different ways. You can do it violently. You can do it non-violently. You can do it, you know, through court systems. You can infiltrate. But whatever you do, I know that those people who want to keep you oppressed have other ways too. I mean, I was reading, like, you know, about how the FBI, you would think, infiltrated the Klan, but they never did anything to stop the Klan. But they've done, you know, used COINTELPRO to try to bring down Martin Luther King, to destroy the Black Panthers. You know, you had organizations out there that said, okay, we'll patrol our own streets. We got guns. We'll patrol and keep the criminals at bay. They didn't want you to do that either.
But I think what Ocean is saying, African Americans need to pull together and help one another much more than they're doing now.
That's right.
I think that's very true.
People are afraid. We'll talk about that.
What are they afraid of?
I don't know, Anselm.
All right, so let's go to the Soma quote of the day. Of course, you know, we can't leave you without giving you the Soma quote of the day.
Do you have the quote of the day?
Yeah, of course I do. I always have the Soma quote of the day. I thought Marjorie had brought a quote back from a Morocco quote. She'd have brought back like a Morocco quote, you know. But she did not.
I didn't bring back a Morocco quote.
She didn't even bring back a souvenir, so don't even worry about it.
Now.
Here's the Soma quote of the day. If there came a day when God took all your friends away, who had at one time talked bad about you, how many friends would you have left?
Oh, my goodness. What a bad thought. Probably like one, well, maybe zero.
Let me repeat that. If there came a day when God took all your friends away, who had one time talked bad about you, how many friends would you have left? Something to think about.
Something to think about.
Time check. The time is approximately 9:36 p.m. That time check is brought to you by Nokia Home Improvements. For all your general construction remodeling job, Nokia Home Improvements, no job is too small. You can call them at 973-592-8493. That's 973-592-8493. Again, time check. It's 9:37 p.m. From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all. I like to stay, but I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Any closing words, Marjorie?
No closing words. Just glad to be back, Anselm. I'm going to go find a Moroccan gift off of eBay for you.
See ya. Same so much time.
Good night, listeners.
Same so much channel. Later.
So we're giving thanks to the Most High for all of His blessings, His guidance. Oh Lord, how great Thou art Thee. Thank you for blessing me. Transpose all my energy, yeah, and molded talents in me. Now those on my head, I appreciate. Get ready with endurance and faith. They stand in the line, want to intertwine. Devour my body, soul and mind. But my will is strong, they can't throw me down. With your guidance I will carry on. Oh Lord, every day I'm going to sing this song. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you Lord for what you've done for me, yeah. Thank you Lord for every little thing, yeah. what you've done for me. And I thank you for blessing me every day. And through their evil walls, I will walk with you beside me, be unharmed cause you can find me, yeah. And when their kingdom falls, you'll console me from my distress. In your warmth of grace I will rest, yeah. No resurrection can remove me from your bubble. They will perish in their rubble, yeah. And if that false fear falls, oh Lord, I will be lifted up to you, the Lord, and singing, thank you, Lord, for what you've done for me. Thank you, Lord, for every little thing. Hey. Thank you, Lord, for what you've done for me. And I thank you for blessing me every day. And so I sing again, thank you, Lord, for what you've done for me. Thank you, Lord, for every little thing. Hey. Thank you, Lord, for what you've done for me. And I thank you for blessing me every day. Thank you for giving them love. Thank you for giving me all. Thank you for keeping my faith. Thank you for say thank you.